welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about breastfeeding. My name is Tanisha. For those who don't know me or haven't seen my channel yet, I'm Tanisha. I'm 28 years old. I'm a mom of 2 and I am engaged. I'm not a doctor. This is my journey and what I've been through. So please don't come at me like that because I'm not the one. I'm just playing. Like I mentioned in my introduction video, I did breastfeed both of my girls. My oldest I breastfed up until she was 2.5 months. And then I stopped because I had a lot going on. School, I had just graduated high school and then I was working. And then she did have like kind of complications between breastfeeding and formula because it kind of made her like stomach upset and she was constipated. So I just made her decisions to just formula feed for her. But my baby girl, I've been breastfeeding for 11 months now. Yay! In the beginning, it was very difficult starting off for like the first couple months, I'd say. Because it felt like to me that she wasn't latched on right. And I really did believe that she had a lip tie, which I did take her to the doctor and they said she didn't have a lip tie, it's just she was going to have a gap. But yeah, it did get kind of difficult because it felt like her mouth wasn't going around my nipple like it was supposed to. So I did get like very, very frustrated to the point that I felt like I was gonna give up. I felt like I couldn't do it anymore. And it was just a whole mess. But then my lovely fiance talked me into it to keep doing it. Because at the end of the day, that's what we both wanted. But I started watching a lot of YouTube videos. I talked to my lactation consultant about that. And I really wanted to breastfeed. I knew I did not want her to be on formula at all. But yeah, like I said, in the beginning, it was horrible. I'm not gonna lie, very painful. People that I know that actually breastfed, you know, they don't give you the full details about breastfeeding. They be like, oh, it's not painful. Breastfeeding is a lot of pain. It's a lot. You can have that baby latched on right and it still hurts, especially because me, I have very sensitive nipples and my nipple's not very long. It's not long like some other women out there. I don't have like an inverted nipple, but mine is not long enough, I guess, in a sense. You got to keep it in your mind if that's something you really want to do, if you have the time to. I did exclusively breastfeed for the first, I want to say, first 2 to 3 months. And then I went back to work. And then when I started working, I started pumping. So I was allowed to pump between 2 to 4 hours. So basically in an 8-hour shift, I'll pump 2 times, maybe 3. And just to keep my supply up or whatever. And it worked for me. It's not going to work for a lot of people, but it did work for me. Anywho, had a phone call. My sister called me. Anywho, another thing is, like, when I had very sore nipples, like, I didn't even want to wear bras, like, or shirts, because it really irritated me, and it hurt so bad to a point, like, I started getting frustrated, I started crying, I started doing everything, because my nipples were so sore, but I knew at the end, I did not want my baby to have formula. So, my mother-in-law, she ended up buying me some formula because I was like, one day I just could not take it anymore. I was like, I'm done with this. But I know in the back of my head, I didn't want to give her formula. So she bought her formula anyway, which she only used for a day, that night and then that next day. And then after then, she never used it. We just threw it out because my nipples ended up getting better or whatever. After I just kept applying my breast milk on my nipple or whatever. But it did work. And then I started talking to my lactation consultants because I'm like, something is not right. Either she's not latching on or she's sucking too hard or whatever. So they gave me a couple classes to take. What? Girl, bye. You got some money?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I just want pepperoni.
No, we got food in the kitchen. After the couple of days, the 2 days that she had for me, after those went by, then I went and talked to my lactation consultant because I'm like, something is not right with my body. Like, my nipples are so sore. She is not latching on right. In my mind, she wasn't. So I went and talked to her, and I had like classes where they the health department, they call you or whatever and check on you, like, how's breastfeeding or whatever, because mind you, she never got any formula while she was in the hospital or after that. And I'm like, I'm having a real difficult time with her latching. So I went there and talked to the lactation consultant, and I sat there or whatever, and she was showing me proper ways to actually hold the baby while you breastfeed, to make it more comfortable for you and the baby and to make it easier. So I did that, and Zari, no, get out of there. I did that, and it got better. Like, soon as I went there, and she helped me latch the baby on my nipple, on my boob, or whatever you want to call it, TMI, it worked. Like, it didn't hurt at all, nothing. So when I went home, I tried it, and yet again, the first time it didn't hurt. Now, the second time it was time for me to feed her, it was hurting. I'm like, okay, let me get all these pillows, because I didn't have a boppy. Because I feel like boppies are so useless. Like, a lot of people get boppies and they need to use them for the right reasons. And I didn't want a boppy because it would be a waste of money. But anyway, so she told me to get some pillows and lever her up to my boob. I lever her up so her nose is matching the tip of my nipple. And once I started to get a hang of that, it started getting easier. Number one tip, you have to be in a comfortable position for yourself. Not only for the baby, but for yourself. Me, I didn't have a rocking chair. I didn't have none of that. Just had my bed. Okay? My bed that I'm sitting on now is comfortable for me. But I sat up. Riot, come get Zari. She behind the door. You want to get out? Hold on, guys. Okay. She don't want to cooperate, so I'll just keep her. What the matter? So, number one tip, you want to be comfortable. Sit up or whatever. But yeah, you want to be comfortable for yourself, so you won't get cramps. Number two, make sure you have something to drink or something to eat while you breastfeed. You always want to stay hydrated no matter what, because that can lower your supply. Number 3 tip is breast pads. Breast pads come in handy for leaking boobs, because your boobs will leak, I guarantee. Using both brands are Medela. I use the paper ones and cotton ones, but these are a waste of money. They're trash, because what happens is, if you do have sore nipples and end up getting a scab on you put that on your boob, take it off, and you're literally like put a scab on your boobs. So it's best to use these 100% cotton washable nursing pads. And this is the Mandela brand. These work wonders. You can reuse them. They look like this. They're soft. These I never even used. I only used 2. But yeah, it's best to use the cotton ones. Because like I said, these are literally freaking trash. If you have sores on your nipple and pull it off, you do end up getting scab, and that just makes it worse. It makes the healing process longer. So, 4. You want to have a good pump. Even if you exclusively breastfeed, it's always good to have a pump on hand. I actually had 2 Medela pumps. I had the hand pump and the electric pump, which the hand pump comes in handy because you can actually do it yourself. You don't need a machine doing it for you to where you end up messing up your nipples, because you can do that. You can mess up your nipples by using the electric pump a lot because it gets sore and stuff. So it's good to have a hand pump on deck, which I have in my closet. I don't feel like pulling it out because it's at the top of the closet. I literally stopped pumping a month ago, so whatever. But here's my other pump I had. My sister-in-law gave me this one. And this was good. This is one I took to work at first. It has 2 little things on it, and you just put the cordage, which the cordage is in the bag up there. So yeah, which this works good too. This brand is Hygiena. I don't know. Hyge. I mean, some of the letters are off now. GEN. So I did that. Also, I had bought some nipple shield. Nipple shield. Ugh, I cannot talk. I ended up buying some nipple shields. And because I was watching, YouTube was my freaking go-to thing when I was pregnant and after, for physically like breastfeeding. I bought these nipple shields because in the beginning I said I was having trouble with latching because my nipples are not that long. So I ended up buying these right here. And to me they didn't work. They slide off. Maybe I wasn't using it right, but I didn't like it at all. Just having your baby suck on plastic, it doesn't, I don't know. Next thing I got from my lactation consultant is breast shields. These are designed to allow air circulation in order to promote rapid healing of sore nipples. Helps draw out flat or inverted nipples. So let me show you what these looks like. It comes with 2 in them. So you just put this inside of your bra if you have sore nipples, and it has like little air vents. So you want to make sure the air vents are upwards, because if it's downwards, your milk will drop into here and it will spill out into your bra. So I use these. These were good too, because I told y'all that my nipples was so sore that I couldn't wear bras. So she gave me some of these, and these help real well with sore nipples. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 storage bag. I use these Parent Choice. They work good for me. I read a lot of reviews, and a lot of people say that it leaks. I never had problems with the bags leaking at all. But if you are planning on going back to work or wherever you gotta run out, it's good to have milk stored up. I still have like 4 bags left from like months back, and you can keep them. I have a deep freezer, so you can keep breast milk in the deep freezer up to a year. In the regular freezer, you can keep it up to 6 months. And the refrigerator, it is, I believe, 5 days. 4 days or 5 days. And then after that, you toss it out, whatever. Also, I tried nipple spray. You can see it? To me, this didn't work. It's still a full bottle. It didn't work at all. Like I told you, I tried everything under the sun for her nipples, and it did not work at all. I just like, hey, I was commenting on somebody's post. They just had their baby, and the girl was like, I wish I was like you, because I had stopped breastfeeding at 7 to 8 months because my supply or whatever. So I just went on about my day, and I'm like, hey, I might as well just make a video about breastfeeding, because people don't tell you the ins and outs about breastfeeding. It's like, oh, it's just a good thing to do. And yeah, it is. But if you're uneducated about it, you will give up. So make sure if that's something you really want to do, do it. Me personally, I think I made the best choice, the best decision for my baby girl, because she likes it. Shoot, I like it. Sometimes I do get frustrated in the midnight because she's still not sleeping throughout the night, so you get frustrated because I'm a working mom and she's not getting it. She don't get that mommy has to work in the morning, and she just wants to be on my boob all the time. But lately, I only feed her at night because I recently just switched her to regular milk, and she likes it. She not being constipated or nothing. The time she do want the boob, like just now, I just fed her. Like that was the first time in like 2-3 weeks that I fed her in the daytime. So I guess it's good she's back here playing with the paper. If you guys have any questions, just comment down below and I'll be happy to answer any of you guys' questions. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. You want to be in a video? Say hey to the people. Say hey. Tell them hey. Why you fake it? Tell them hey. Say hey. Say hey. She's cranky. She's fighting her sleep. She look like she wanna beat me up. Her Nana got her faking so bad. It's crazy. She can be like literally fake coughing. And her Nana be like, are you okay? Are you okay? And she made that face right there. She don't even be crying. She be faking, y'all. She's putting on the show. Yay! Give it up for Zari! Give it up for Zari! She need an Oscar. So yeah, I'm trying this potty training thing. And first time I put her on the pot, she actually went. So she been going off and on for the last 2 days now, 3 days now, which I'm very excited. I'm just trying to get her to go like regularly. I only really take her when she first wake up. But other than that, she took her diaper. You're so cute. You're so cute.